The backcountry roads of the Needles lead to some of the most remote and beautiful corners of the Colorado Plateau. This is an adventure defined by solitude, wildness, and self-reliance. As you research and plan your trip, here are a few tips that will help protect these unique qualities and reward your effort with an unforgettable backcountry experience. There are 4 backcountry roads in the Needles, each with their own unique set of challenges. All routes require a high-clearance, low-range, 4-wheel drive vehicle. Elephant Hill climbs over steep and technical features leading into the heart of the Needles. Salt Creek is known for deep sand and deep water, with access to Peekaboo and Horse Canyon. Lavender Canyon is the most remote option, and access is only possible outside of the park. And the Colorado River overlook leads to an outstanding canyon viewpoint. Elephant Hill is one of the most technically demanding 4-wheel drive roads in Utah. The route will challenge drivers with steep grades, off-camber drops, and paint-scraping narrows. Elephant Hill has a turn so tight it can only be navigated in reverse. The most popular route is a loop that takes between 5 and 8 hours to complete. Other options extend to BLM lands outside of the park and can require multiple days. A permit is required for single-day trips. The roads in Salt Creek and Horse Canyon are often impassable due to deep sand, deep water, and quicksand. The route to Peekaboo takes around 3 hours round trip, and traveling into Horse Canyon requires a full day. The road is too sandy for most mountain bikes. You must have a permit for single-day trips. Lavender Canyon is even more remote and less traveled. Access is only possible from outside the park, but a permit is still required for single-day trips. The Colorado River overlook is a good option for a more moderate off-road itinerary, though it is still quite challenging. There is deep sand through the initial 3 miles, and large rocks and stair-step drops in the last 1.5 miles. You should check in with the visitor center for current conditions. These roads are not a place for inexperienced drivers to test their skills. If you end up stuck or broken down, towing fees will cost over $1,000. When developing your itinerary, make a realistic plan and stick to it. Always travel in pairs and have a strategy for self-rescue and the skills to make basic repairs. Every vehicle should have at least one full-size spare, a shovel, high lift jack, and chains for all 4 tires. Check the weather and get road condition updates from the visitor center before heading out. Seasonal flooding and mud can make the roads impassable. Spring and fall are the most popular seasons for backcountry travel in the park, and temperatures can still hit over 100 degrees. In winter, snow and ice can be a challenge. Water sources are limited, so bring more than you need. All roads in Canyonlands are well-signed and easy to follow. Your vehicle should never have to leave the road. Drive directly over obstacles like rocks, sand, and mud. Straddle ruts and washouts, even if they are wider than your vehicle. There are limited spots for passing, but you should never drive over vegetation or off the road. Use an existing turnout, dry wash bottom, or solid rock surface to pass other vehicles. You might have to back up to an appropriate spot. Be courteous to other drivers and cyclists. Drive slowly and stop frequently to scout ahead on foot before committing to difficult sections. Motorcycles are permitted on backcountry roads and must be equipped and licensed for interstate travel in the state of Utah. Group size is limited to minimize sound and wildlife disruptions and keep dust down as a courtesy to others. Photo opportunities abound from the road. There is never any reason to take vehicles or bikes off-road for photos. Visit roadside attractions on foot only, and travel on durable surfaces. When hiking, always walk on marked trails, solid rock, or in sandy washes. Biological soil crust in desert vegetation is very fragile. These soil crusts are complex living organisms and the foundation of the desert ecosystem. One careless step not only destroys these fragile organisms, but increases erosion and leads to unnecessary unofficial trails. Pets are not allowed on the backcountry roads, even if they stay inside your vehicle. Use park-provided toilets for solid human waste. These toilets are found at trailheads along the Elephant Hill Road. Don't throw trash in the pit toilets. Plan to bring a toilet system that securely contains human waste for areas where pit toilets are not provided. All solid human waste should be carried out. All garbage, both organic and inorganic, needs to be carried out. Make sure all trash and food is secure. Ravens and other animals are attracted to food and trash and will spread it. Carry a trash bag in your vehicle and pick up litter, even if it's not yours. Always make sure to leave it better than you found it. Canyonlands is known for its remoteness and quiet solitude. Excessive noise diminishes that experience for everyone. Don't play music or yell echoes across the canyon, even if you think you're alone. Avoid revving your engine or driving a poorly tuned vehicle. Let the sounds of nature prevail. If you're patient and maybe a bit lucky, Canyonlands can offer amazing wildlife viewing opportunities. Bighorn sheep are particularly sensitive to loud vehicles and human presence. When observing wildlife, maintain your distance and remain quiet. Canyonlands is a living cultural landscape with an archaeological record that spans thousands of years. Viewing these sites in person is a powerful and educational experience we are collectively responsible for protecting. Leave artifacts where you find them. Observe archaeological sites from a distance, and do not enter the surrounding areas or structures. Many of these sites are of sacred importance to people living today, so please, visit with respect. Carefully consider what photographs you share on social media, and remember, your digital footprint will remain long after you've left the park. Avoid posting tags with GPS coordinates and exact routes, and allow future visitors the joy of discovery. We hope these tips will help you have an unforgettable experience that builds a deep connection with Canyonlands. Immerse yourself in the wilderness, enjoy it with humility and respect, and preserve this experience for future generations.